viewers, welcome to Siri Algorithms YouTube channel. Please subscribe my channel. As I said earlier, today I am going to start the stage 1 core Python. In this I am going to explain introduction of Python, advantages of the Python and applications of the Python and a complete roadmap of the core Python concepts. So, Python is a simple programming language. It was created by Guido van Rossum and released in 1991. There are two major versions are available in Python, version number 2 and version number 3. Right now there are no updates in the version number 2 and everyone is using like a version number 3. We have like a n number of libraries are available in the version number 3. So now I am going to explain about the advantages. The advantages of the Python is it is simple and effective programming language and it is open source and a versatile language. And Python is an interpreted language. The line by line execution is there. The code going to be executed line by line. There is no compilation, so that the execution, it takes some execution time. This is the major limitation for the Python. To overcome this problem, we have like a multi-threading concept is there. And debugging process is very easy. Debugging is nothing but error finding. That was easy in the Python. And Python is a high level programming language. You can develop like a simple to complex applications using of the libraries, the inbuilt libraries. And Python is a dynamically typed. What is the meaning of dynamically typed? You no need to type the data type declaration. You no need to give the data type. By default, the Python interpreter going to understand what type of data it is. That is one of the major advantage in Python. And Python is a multi-paradigm programming language. That means it supports procedural, functional and object-oriented programming also. And it is like a cross-platform language. What is the cross-platform language means? You can develop the application in Windows operating system and you can execute in any other operating systems like Linux, Unix and Mac. It is like a operating independent. You can execute, you can write the application in Linux operating system and you can execute it in the Unix operating system. That is like a cross-platform language. And we have like a n number of inbuilt libraries and packages and n number of modules are there in the Python. And it contains high level data structures. Data structures like tuple, list, dictionary and set. These are the data structures in Python. And it not only supports the data science, machine learning and AI. You have like a n number of libraries support. Python supports data science, machine learning and AI applications. And we are going to see the applications of the Python. Using this Python, you can develop like n number of applications. It is not only supporting one domain. That's why we can call it as a general purpose language. Python is a general purpose language. Using of this, you can develop the software applications, web applications. It also supports the automations. Using of this Python, you can develop like a machine learning algorithms. We have like a n number of algorithms are there. Using of those algorithms, you can build the models and you can do the predictions. Everything. Here is the applications of Python at present. Here is the complete roadmap for the core Python. First, I am going to start with the software installation and environments. Later on, I am going to show you the basic syntax, the thumb rules to follow the Python program. Once we completed that part, we move on to the variables. In variables, I am going to explain the types of variables and what is the difference between the normal variable and the user defined variable. Later on, we move on to the operators. I am going to explain types of operators and way to use it. Once we done that part also, we move on to the concept side like indexing and slicing. After that, data structures. Data structures, we have different types of data structures are there: list, tuple, set and dictionary. Each data structure we deeply dig into it, and I am going to explain the properties, functions, operations and methods in detail. We will discuss, and we will start the comparison. What is the difference between the list to tuple, tuple to set, set to dictionary, that we are going to learn in detail. Later on, we move on to the conditions. Conditions are very important in the programming, and I am going to explain the types of conditions here: if, elif, else and nested if. Once we complete it, we move on to the functions part. Functions are very important in every application to nicely organize your application, and at the same time we have like a reusability. The main attractive thing in the functions is reusability. And loops concept also I'm going to cover. Loops, we have like a 3 different types of loops are there: for loop, while loop and nested loop. Once we learned all these concepts in the Python basic part, we are going to develop one complete application using of all this knowledge. And I am going to give some exercises also simultaneously. Once we done the topic, we are going to practice the code also. That will help you a lot. Practice is more important if you want to be expert in the programming side. Once we completed all the series of the stage 1, later on we move on to the stage 2 into the advanced level. Please subscribe my channel so that you are going to receive the further notifications whenever I uploaded the videos. Thank you.